You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of ABK Media Group, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County every day at 9 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land. Listen, I'm kind of sick today, so bear with me. And I'm going to apologize ahead of time for any technical glitches that we may be having, because I've been having all mornings. But it's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County right now. It's about 38 degrees, going up to a high about 61. So that's going to be a pretty decent day. Pretty nice fall day. It was kind of cold this morning, so it has already gone up about 3 degrees since I've gotten up this morning. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Had a pretty relaxing weekend because I wasn't feeling great yesterday. I was a little bit under the weather, as I am today. And what's crazy is I hope I feel better by tomorrow, because tomorrow I won't be here with you guys tomorrow because I will be traveling. I have to go do a book signing in Nashville tomorrow, so I'm excited about that. I hope I feel better by the time I get there. Right now I'm feeling a little crappy, but it's okay. I'm not going to complain because it could be much worse. I could be in bed, up under the cover, drinking hot tea, and I'm not. I'm here talking to you this morning. So today is National Candy Day. So you got a good day to enjoy. Like, if you like candy, you get a pass today. You get a free pass for candy. It's National Candy Day. That's a cool holiday, right? National Candy Day. Today is also my Uncle Bill's birthday. Happy birthday, Uncle Bill, all the way to heaven. He was one of my favorite uncles. I had 6 uncles, and when I think back to the ones that they all was pretty cool, but him, I had 3 that really took care of me, and he was one of them. When he was in Jersey, my Uncle David, he's always looked out for me. My Uncle Bubba, love all my uncles, but my Uncle Bubba was the absolute best. He went to heaven some years ago. He went right before my Uncle Bill, actually, a few months before. It was, that crazy thing where they say most people pass in 3s. Well, that happened in my family. Had been a very, very, very long time, probably 20-something years before anybody had passed. And when it did happen, they all passed right together. My aunt, who was my favorite aunt, that was my grandmother's sister, and then my 2 uncles. But my Uncle Bubba was amazing. My Uncle Bill was so cool too, though. So happy birthday, Uncle Bill, all the way to heaven. All right, guys, I'm not going to hold you up today because I am feeling a little bit under the weather, so I don't want to, this won't be a long show, because I want to kind of reserve my voice a little bit so I'll be able to speak on the panel tomorrow, because I'm speaking on the panel and doing book signing. So it's an entrepreneur women event tomorrow in Nashville. So if you're in the Nashville area, there's going to be an entrepreneur women's event tomorrow at 6 p.m. In Nashville, and I can give you more information about that if you email me, audrey@goodmorninggwinnett.com. So I'll be traveling to Nashville tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on in with my horoscopes for today. Today is November the 4th. Our horoscopes is brought to us, and we're going to kick it off with Aries. Aries, get motivated and follow up on some self-improvement resolutions. Consider a conservative investment that will stay solid when everything else goes sour. Accomplishment is yours if you direct yourself accordingly. It's so funny. Yesterday, I wasn't feeling great, so what I did was I decided to kind of just really chill. Sunday is supposed to be my relaxing day, but sometimes I get caught up in work anyway, but yesterday I did not. So what I did yesterday was spend most of the day looking at personal development on Gaia. So Gaia is a streaming TV service that's full of motivation, inspiration, law of attraction, abundance, energy, healing, yoga, anything you can name in personal development and history category, you can probably find it on Gaia. So I spent yesterday, pretty much all of yesterday, looking at Gaia and just looking at personal development, because you should always be working on yourself, always thinking of ways to improve yourself. Not that you're not good enough, but you want to be the best you can be. And I know for me, there are some things I still need to work on. So I, kind of getting back to that mindset, because, I do so many things. Sometimes you kind of get lost in all the minutia. And so I needed that day actually just to stop and say, okay, let's do a reflection on where you are and where you're trying to get to. So it was a good day, and I probably needed the rest for real. Taurus, you may want to get involved in financial investments presented to you. You may have a problem with coworkers if you try to tell them what to do. Sudden romantic infatuations could lead to a significant and prosperous connection. Okay. Sound like you got some love and prosperity on the rise today for you, Taurus. I hear you now. It's always good. It's always good, especially when you get both of them together. Gemini, your emotions are soaring, and if you don't get your way, look out, world. Enjoy taking courses or lecturing others. Be firm when dealing with matters pertaining to your environment. Be firm. That's all we got, our environment. Protect your environment. Whether it's your home environment, your work environment, or your community environment, protect it. Be firm. Cancer, stick to doing things that will make you better, make you a better person, both physically and mentally. You must look into your options. This may not be the time to lend or borrow. Listen, today's not the day to lend any money or borrow any. Just neutral today. Hold out as long as you can. Leo, sign up for tours or courses that will enlighten you. Make amends if you can. Try not to attempt to do something unless you are fully intent on following through with your plans. Listen, if you don't feel like you're going to follow through, Leo, don't do it. Just don't do it. Virgo, uncertain get-rich-quick schemes will not be as lucrative as you anticipate. If it's a get-rich-quick scheme, probably not. Don't let your emotional upset interfere with your professional objectives. Don't turn down an invitation or a challenge that could enhance your chances of meeting someone special. All right, so keep your options open today. Don't turn down no invitations. Listen, we're going to go to a song. I'll be right back after this next song to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Tyson right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett Show.
I wanna run away, wanna make mistakes now, 'cause I don't wanna stay, wanna live my own life, wanna feel passion for something or someone that makes my world turn upside down, wanna give it up for something or someone that's better than this. So don't be too offended, I have to leave, there's nothing in for me, no, I'm not fitting in, I've packed my things to go, am I being naive, but it's my choice to make, it's my new rebellious way.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thias, and we're going to pick it up with Libra. Libra, check your project over carefully if you were not the only one contributing to the end result. You will inspire confidence in others. Do not overexpand if you have your own business. Sit tight. Yeah, don't overexpand. I've done that plenty of times, and it's backfired on me, Libra, so just sit tight. Scorpio, you may find that lectures or travel will be highly successful. You can count on getting a pat on the back for your efforts. Don't let your emotions get out of hand. Yeah. Check the emotions today. Don't be so emotional today, Scorpio. Sagittarius, overindulgence will mean poor health. You might just as well let others do their own thing. Don't bother retaliating. Just walk away. Sometimes it's just good to walk away, Sagittarius. Retaliation can backfire on you as well. And what does that do? Makes you really have a bad day because you focus so much on the bad. So just walk away. Today is not the day. Just walk away. Capricorn, you can make major gains professionally by completing projects on time. Such overindulgence due to emotional upset will be your downfall. You are best not to say too much to colleagues. All right. Listen, Cap. Overindulgence due to emotional upset could be your downfall today. So I know there's nothing that feels greater than retail therapy. I know, but not today. Not today, Capricorn. Not for you. Aquarius, don't say something you will live to regret. You can bet that someone in a higher position is watching to see how busy you are. You may find yourself in the midst of a pretty good deal. Let me tell you something, Aquarius. People are always watching you, even when you don't think they are. They are always watching. You know how many people I've heard in the last probably month and a half to say, I was watching you, which kind of freaks me out a little bit. But I was watching you, but I've gotten business because people were watching me. So people are watching you. So make sure you put your best foot forward, Aquarius. And my fellow fish Pisces, your relationship is undergoing changes. Okay? Your involvement in organizational events could open up doors to new and exciting opportunities. Minor fevers or infections will develop if you are overstressed. Who are you telling? That is happening right now. I have a cold. My throat is itching and scratchy. And, yeah. But, yeah, I'm looking for them new doors, new and exciting doors. I'm looking for them opportunities to open. I accept it. Yes, I claim new opportunities, new and exciting opportunities, new, exciting, and lucrative opportunities. I claim them. All right, so listen, that's all I got for the horoscope for you today. I'll be back tomorrow to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thias. But I'm going to keep on moving and get on to some news you can use. It's that time right now. So, I'd like to do this section. Sometimes I do this section of the show called, Yeah, I Can't Make That Up. Yeah, so this is one of those episodes. I was going through news this morning. And I can't make this stuff up, y'all. This is crazy. So it was these three guys robbing this store, right? And the store owner snatched one of the guys' gun. Now, he was bold for even trying to snatch the gun. It was an attempted robbery at a Gwinnett County gas station, and they were trying to rob it. So the 19-year-old, his name is Jalen Bridgewater, tried to rob the gas station. It was a Shell on Satellite Boulevard. And when he tried to rob him, the store clerk snatched the gun from him, right? And refused to give it back. But here's the crazy thing. He said, give me back my gun. Yeah. He wanted his gun back. I can't make this up. Instead of him running, trying to get away for being stupid, he wanted to get his gun back. Yep. He's like, listen, give me back my gun. I can't make it up. Yep. He wanted his gun back. And what's crazy is I'm sure the store employees like, you better get on out here before I pop you. That's what you should do. Yep. Because he had the gun now. You ain't have no gun. And you come out give me your gun back. You lucky you walked out there with your life, dummy. Okay, he's our dummy for the day. I just thought that was crazy. That's some of that stuff I just can't make up. Like, for real. Like, some of these stories be so crazy sometimes. I'm like, did that really happen? I can't make it up. You go in there to rob the store. Now, you shouldn't have been doing it in the first place, right? You shouldn't have been doing it. Probably got caught on camera. That's why all of them got caught. Dumb. Just dumb. And he goes in there and get his gun taken away from him. Yeah. So, I can't make it up. I cannot make it up, I tell you. Woo. So, we got police dogs that work with our law enforcement, and there was a nonprofit that so graciously donated some vests for them because they, we love our dogs. Like, people that have pets, they love their pets. We have a little dog. Her name is Diamond. She's a little monster. Like, she should be on the police force because she's such a little monster. Like, she scare everybody. People come to my house, they be like, oh my God, that little dog is so mean because she's tiny. She weighs like 6 pounds. But she's a bully. She's like she had the Napoleon complex. They said Napoleon had a complex because he was short. That's Diamond. She has a Napoleon complex. But anyway, a nonprofit group donates 3 protective vests to the Gwinnett K-9 officers. And that's because they get out there just like our regular officers and fight for our safety. And one of the dogs got injured last week, a week before last, and he was in surgery and all that stuff. So it's important that we protect them too as they protect us. So the Georgia K-9 Foundation has donated lightweight protective vests to 3 police dogs in Gwinnett County. The vests were given to K9 Armo and K9 Sino. Those are dogs' names? Oh, that's their names. K9 Armo and K9 Sino of the Gwinnett County Sheriff's Office and K9 Jericho of Gwinnett County Police Department. The vests are lightweight street fighter vests intended to protect the dogs while preventing them from overheating in the heat. Yeah, so that's a good thing. The Gwinnett County Police Department lost K9 officer 9-year-old Eli in May after the dog tracked the suspect for about 30 minutes in 90-degree weather. Eli's death was he died from a heat stroke. Wow, because it get hot. It gets hot. So this organization has donated some bullet-resistant covering the areas of the dog's body, but it's also going to be regulate the dog's temperature. So our K9 officers can be out there not worried about dying from heat stroke and things like that. So kudos to the nonprofit for doing such a wonderful things. K9 Police Count, the Georgia Police K9 Foundation for donating those better dogs. I think that's amazing. I think that's really a great thing to be able to do that. Because, they go out there and they fight for us. They fight for us to keep us safe and all that good stuff. So I appreciate them for taking care of the dogs. So there's a developer proposing a new low-income income restricted apartment near Dacula. We were talking about this earlier. Well, I was talking about it earlier. And I've been talking to a lot of politicians about it, about the housing crisis that's here in Gwinnett County, the affordable housing crisis that's here. They're beautiful houses all over Gwinnett, and they're steady popping them up. The problem is they're not affordable. And so this is going to be an opportunity to bring in some affordable houses into the county. So a developer wants to build an apartment community targeting lower income families in western Gwinnett. BH Affordable LLC has filed documents requesting the rezoning necessary to build a 168-unit complex located at 1395 Winder Highway southwest of 316 near Dacula. The project would be a low-income housing tax credit apartment development. Documents said with renters limited to households earning 6% or less in the area's medium income. Doug Dillard, an attorney representing the developer, wrote in the rezoning application that about 1/3 of the renters in the project's target market area could meet that criteria. So that's needed too, because now we can get some of these people out of these extended stay hotels. They're spending money to live there, and it's not cheap, it's just affordable. So when you think about the fact that they live in hotels and they don't have to worry about, telephone service and internet and cable, because all that comes you get that stuff for free. All the thing they have to worry about is food and the bill. But if you could put them in affordable housing where they're not all cramped in like one little room or one little suite, I'm sure they would be really happy for that. The project would greatly benefit and promote the public health and general welfare by providing high-quality workforce and affordable housing for county residents overburdened by housing costs, Dillard wrote. Applicants' proposed rezoning and multifamily community is consistent with the vision of the county's future development and stated goal in the county's unified plan to provide more high-quality, affordable housing. Yep. So that could be good. Some Gwinnett officials may not agree, though. So the 15-acre property is currently undeveloped and has 3 different zonings: RA 200 agriculture and residential district, RA 100 single-family residence district, and MH manufactured housing. It would have to be rezoned to a RM13 multifamily residence district to make the proposed project a reality. So we'll see how that work out. 168 units, I think that's a great thing to get people out of, where they are. I think it's a great thing. I mean, people need a place to live that's safe and clean and affordable, and not everyone can afford a $350,000 house, and that's pretty much what's been popped up all around. Like, there are some that they say start at 200. When they say 200, they should say high 200s, because there's a development by me, and it says starting at 200, but it starts at 290,000. So that's still 300,000. So by the time you add everything into that, you're right back at 300,000. If you want to add in the amenities and the things you want, you're going to hit 350,000 real quick. All right, listen, we're going to go to a song. I'll be right back after this next song to give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett show.
You said that you needed me like a cargo, you will carry me. I just hope you know my depth, even though it makes no sense. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lightning, don't wanna pick a fight with. Everything seems so good. I guess I can't
Bell Kearney giving you a daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So Governor Kemp has appointed an openly gay judge to Gwinnett Superior Court. You know what's crazy about that? Like that's news. Like, why should that be news? In my mind, like, that shouldn't really be news. But I guess it is news. So Governor Brian Kemp announced Friday his selection for a new Gwinnett County Superior Court bench, and his choice appears to mark the first time he's appointed a judge. Okay, I guess that is news. A judge from the LGBT community. Angela D. Duncan will start her service on Gwinnett's highest local court in January and be up for re-election for a full 4-year term in 2022. The position she will fill, the 11th Superior Court judgeship for Gwinnett, was created earlier this year by the state legislature to help Georgia's second largest county keep up with its ever-growing caseload. Yes, and it's growing. I was there during the Gwinnett Citizens Academy, and they were talking about how many cases. It was crazy. Like, oh my God, it was crazy. Duncan has worked as a Gwinnett County magistrate judge and a chief judge for the city of Chambly Municipal Court. She served in the U.S. Army Reserves from 1987 to 1995 and has a law degree from John Marshall Law. So she's qualified. She lives in Lawrenceville with her wife and children. It was with tremendous gratitude and appreciation for the confidence placed in her by Governor Kemp that she accepted this appointment, Duncan wrote in a statement to the AJC. She said she will continue to serve the citizens of Gwinnett County with the same dedication that she has served them over the last 15 years as a magistrate judge, and she looks forward to serving besides those who leave behind, who have been her role model and mentors during her career. So congratulations, Ms. Duncans, for your appointment. That's a great thing. Obviously, your work is great, because you probably would not have gotten that position had it not been great. So congratulations to you. That's good when you can be rewarded for your work well done. That's why you want to try to do your work best you can to the best of your ability. I mean, not perfection, because none of us are perfect, but with excellence. With excellence. Okay, so listen, there are 25 new jobs coming to Doosan Industrial Vehicle in Beaufort. I talk about this all the time. They got new jobs coming, 25. So if you think you fit into one of the positions, make sure to check it out. Make sure your resume is tight. Make sure you can pass a background check. Make sure you got the proper ID. Make sure all your employment gaps are filled in. Make sure all these things before, and make sure you have the necessary skills. And if you know that these jobs are coming and you think it's maybe something you're interested in, go online and see can you find. Go to Gwinnett Tech. Gwinnett Tech has a lot of great programs. Go online to udacity.com. You can go to Udemy, get some certifications behind your name. Go over to General Assembly downtown in Atlanta at Punts Market. They have a lot of great classes there as well. Get some credentials behind you, so when these jobs open up, you can apply for these jobs with confidence that you'll be possibly one of the candidates selected to get one of these jobs. But you got to be tight. You got to be competitive. So get your skills in order. Make sure everything is tight. Anyway, Partnership Gwinnett recently joined material handling equipment company Doosan Industrial Vehicle at their headquarters in Seoul, South Korea, to announce the expansion of the North American headquarters. Nice, Partnership Gwinnett. The expansion represents an additional 50,000 square feet. Doosan's facility off Mill Center Park in Beaufort. The location will house sales, marketing, and warehousing, along with parts operations, supplying over 50,000 line items to support its affiliate groups. Doosan is constantly seeking new project innovations. The expansion reinforces our position as a leader in the materials handling industry, said Doosan CEO Tony Jones. This expansion will also bring further investment and job opportunities to the local area, contributing to the economy here in Gwinnett County. See? So the jobs are coming, but you got to be ready. Doosan's plan to increase employee headcount by 21% by the end of 2020 and another 8% by 2021. This will result in 25 additional jobs for Doosan Industrial Vehicle Corporation Division. The facility moves 1,000 trucks a month and houses over 24,000 part numbers to provide fast response time and reduced lead time on trucks for clients in North America. Listen, get it right. Get your resumes right. Be a part of this new set of opportunities coming in for jobs. Get it right. For more information, you can go to Doosan. That's DOOSANLIFT.com. DoosanLift.com. DoSonLift.com. DoSonLift.com for more information about what the company does. See what the job opportunities are. Look under the career development. See if it's something that you can do. See what skills you need to have in place by the time they make their move over here. They're gonna have 25 jobs coming in, so throw your hat in the ring. But you gotta be tight. You gotta make sure you can tight. Go research the company. See if it's a place you really would want to work, because you may not really want to work there. Sometimes we want to take these jobs on, but we really don't. Once you get them, like, oh my God, why sign up for this? You know what I'm saying? So just do your work. All right, so Duluth need to fill immediate on the Public Arts Commission. Immediate. They need them now. Duluth has an immediate opening for a volunteer to serve on the Duluth Public Arts Commission. Members of the commission will promote strategic public art opportunities, art appreciation. Excuse me. And is based in Duluth on the Public Art Master Plan. Meetings are held 5:30 p.m. the second Wednesday of each month at the City Hall located at 3167 Main. DPAC board members serve for 4-year terms. All regular DPAC terms expire in March of 2020, but an immediate open is available as well. Applicants do as tinyurl.com/Duluth Arts if you're interested. You got to be able to meet the second Wednesday of every month, right at City Hall, 5:30 p.m. Now, don't take the position and then you don't get off work till 5. It's not going to help the art commission if you can't get to the meetings. They need somebody that can come to the meetings on time at the scheduled dates. So if you want more information about how to become an applicant for this position, it's tinyurl.com/Duluth Arts. tinyurl.com/Duluth Arts. Yep. So Duluth was named the best cities to live in. I can believe that. Duluth is beautiful. It is beautiful. Best small city in America. I can definitely believe that. I think all cities in Gwinnett are beautiful. Like, I love people. Listen, I do this show, and I know people probably get tired of me saying this. I love Gwinnett. I do. I just love the culture here in the county. Like, I do. Duluth has been named one of America's small cities by Wallet Hub, the personal finance company who released rankings and reviews compared more than 1,200 U.S. cities with populations between 25,000 and 100,000 based on 42 key indicators of livability. Cities were rated based on factors ranging from housing costs to quality to rent capita. Duluth finished in the 76th percentile. One of the best. Other Georgia cities on the list that finished above 50% percentile included Alpharetta. Yeah, that makes sense. Peachtree City, Johns Creek, Kennesaw, Milton, Marietta. My husband likes Marietta. That's where he works. If you want to check out more of the rankings, you can go to tinyurl.com/Duluth. Check that out. TJC for providing me with all the news that I've done today far. I mean, there's some beautiful places in Georgia, period. Like, I just happened to have landed in Gwinnett and fell in love with it, but there's some beautiful places. And like, I had the opportunity to go to Helen, and I didn't go. I was just passing through, and it was like a gingerbread town. I was like, that is so beautiful. Like, I haven't had the opportunity to like stop yet, but I'm gonna come this summer. I'm gonna do more over in Georgia because I didn't get it last year, and I'm doing a lot. I'll be working with the team. I expand the company. I'm launching this Pod Chicks. You heard me talk about it. So Pod Chicks started out as a book, then it morphed into a community who want to learn how to leverage the power of podcasting. Now it is more into a whole company, possibly a studio, not possibly, and it's going 2020. I'm not going to say it's going to be a studio to help women and men. Men are welcome to the Pod Chicks studios as well. Learn how to do production on their podcast. So if you don't have all the equipment at home or you don't want to be bothered with trying to do it yourself at home, you'll be able to come to the studios and do it. But we're going to have the Pod Chicks. We already have the Pod Chicks community, so you can find out more about how to become a part of the community by going to podchicks.com. That's podchix.com. We're going to be launching Pod Chicks TV, which will be streamed on Amazon Fire TV and Roku devices and hopefully Apple. That's the plan. Where we interview women who podcast. That's what it's all about. Podcast magazine. I'm excited about that. You know, I'm a magazine junkie. So if you guys could ever visit my home office, I have magazines. I love magazines. I'm a junkie. Like, that's what people spend their money on: cigarettes and coffee and beer. I spend mine on magazines. It's crazy. But we have the Pod Chicks magazine coming out, Pod Chicks TV, and the Pod Chicks podcast network, and all of these things are gonna are being put in place to help move women forward in this industry, and I'm excited about that because I realize there's a gap and a need, and this is a very lucrative industry, and it's only getting better. So I want to play a major role in getting it out there. I do my show because I love it. So I podcast 4 days a week because I love doing it. But I also understand that it's a business too, and it's a way for me to connect to the community. And it gives you a lot. It gives me a lot of gratification doing my show. But I also understand there's a lot of messages out there that still need to get out. And if I can be instrumental in helping these women tell their stories, share their expertise and their passions, then that's what I want to do. So that's why Pod Chicks is growing on its own, with some guidance from me. But if you want to know more about the Pod Chicks community, go to podchicks.com, and I'll be launching a new website within the next couple of weeks for the company and all the things that we're going to be offering. So you can go online and find out more about all of the different services on the magazine and television and podcast network, and just how to get involved with what we're doing. So I'm excited about that. All right, so Lawrenceville is seeking candidates to fill vacancies on various boards and committees. Volunteer positions provide insight, recommendations, and leadership in decision-making process for citywide and downtown-specific development opportunities, arts and cultural programming, financial oversight, and transparency. Most positions require candidates to be taxpaying residents living within Lawrenceville city limits, although one or two of these boards may also consider individuals with business ownership and or management in the city or county. Boards with opportunities in 2020 include Downtown Architecture Review Board, Board of Appeal, Lawrenceville Development Authority, Financial Review Citizen Commission, Planning Commission, Lawrenceville Arts Commission, and the Aurora Theater Board of Directors. I think I want to be on the Lawrenceville Art Commission. I'm gonna put my name in the half of that. I feel podcasting is an art. Like, you may not think so, it is, but it's an art. And I'm telling you, I have a mission to just make people aware of this opportunity. Let me tell you something. True crime podcast. Like, I didn't even know how big that was until I went to Podfest. True crime is a huge. You used to listen to, books on radio back in the day before there was television, right? So who would think that we were doing 360 full circle? Now people are listening to true crime podcasts on their cell phones, in their car, while they're at the gym, while they're walking the tracks in the park, because it's popular. It's an entertainment outlet, it really is, and it's crazy. Just think about if you were an author, right? And I love this idea. If you were an author, if I was I'm an author of how-to books. But if I was a fiction writer, oh my God, I would tell many stories because your mind thinks like that. Just make up short stories and tell them. You can have a whole series of short stories on your podcast. And then people can go back and find out more about you and your books that you've written. You got to think outside the box. If you are a fiction writer and you have a lot of books and think about this, you can go back. You've written these books, right? Just think for 1 second. You've written these books. You can go back and relaunch those books because of your podcast. Go and take a section out of each book, set up a podcast, right? And now every time you do a section out of it, to read the whole book, go to and send them to your website. I'm telling you, this thing is crazy. It is crazy. And it's growing. So that's why I'm so excited about that. But yeah, I think of podcasting as an art. It's a business, but I think of it as art because it gives you the opportunity to be creative every day. That was creativity I just talked about. Me getting up here and sharing with you, to me, it's an art for me. Like, I love it. So anyway, I'm going to go to my last song because my voice is starting to just give out and I have a lot of talking. I'm going to do the show tomorrow. I just realized I don't have to leave after the show. So I'll be on tomorrow doing the show before I pull off for Nashville. But I'm going to go to a song and then I'm going to come back and give you my inspiration for today. Stay tuned, guys.
You lying by my side, I can't sleep, already tried, but still I dream away, thinking about the way it was, or maybe just the two of us. We had it all, but we got lost with nothing left to say. Days turned into months. You're still the one I want, but I carry on, yeah. But all the memories live inside of me, even when you're gone. How I miss the sun, missing all the fun. Do you think about me now and then? How I miss the sun, looking into those eyes, wishing that somehow we could go back again. One more time, one more time, baby, yeah. Oh, oh. Sunshine, always used to hold my hand. Painted our hearts in the sand. Kissing while we made new plans, but still I dream away. Thinking about the way it was, baby, just the two of us. We had it all, but we got lost with nothing left to say. Yeah. Days turned into months. Still the one I want, but I carry on, yeah. All the memories live inside of me, even when you're gone. How I miss the sun, missing all the fun. Do you think about me now and then? How I miss the sun, looking into those eyes, wishing that somehow we could go back again. One more time, one more time, baby. Ooh, I'm missing my sunshine. One more time now, baby girl. You and I could run the world. How I miss the sunshine. I need you, I need you. One more time now, baby girl. You and I could run the world. Girl, I thought that you were the one. How I miss the sun, missing all the fun. Do you think about me now and then? How I miss the sun, looking into those eyes, wishing that somehow we could go back again. One more time, one more time, baby, baby, yeah. I'm missing my sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. I'm missing the sunshine.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Listen, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for listening to me. Could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 45 minutes with me, and I really appreciate it. Before I go, I want to give you a little inspiration for today. And it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. And my inspiration for today is this: where there is a will, there's always more than one way. Sometimes we get so caught up in the ways that we can't do things that we miss the opportunities to recognize the ways we can do things. And there's always more than one way to do something. You know, that's an old saying, there's more than one way to skin a cat. That's true. That's a terrible saying though, right? When you think about skinning a cat. But it is. Sometimes we just get so caught up in what we can't do that we don't stop to think of the things we could do. I'm a solution person. Like, I'm a solution thinker. Like, I don't dwell a long time on what can't be done. I really don't. And I get annoyed a lot of times when people start complaining about something. My question is, what you gonna do about it? You know. And because I feel like yes, it's an issue, but don't stay stuck right there in that position. Figure out the next thing that you could do about it. Think about it. Think about what you can do next to move whatever it is you're trying to accomplish forward. If you have a setback, then you have a setback. That don't mean you have to stop. Think about other ways. And it may be, here's the thing too. Sometimes things that you look at as a setback are really a setup for a huge comeback. Let me say that again. Sometimes the thing that you think of as a setback is really a setup for a huge comeback. So you got to think about that as well. Ask for what is the lesson in this. Whenever I had to learn to do that, I had to learn to ask, what's the lesson in this for me? Because I know it's got to be a lesson. Some things you be like, man, that is messed up. What is the lesson in this for me? I know a lot of times I make some hasty decisions that backfire in my face, and I'm like, okay, the lesson there was take your time. Take your time to make the right decision. So there's always a way. You just gotta be open to finding a new way. Don't stay there and dwell in the mess. Okay, so it didn't work out the way you planned. So what? What's the next thing? What's the next step? How you gonna move forward? Don't sit there and dwell on it all day. I have a friend. She has a 24-hour rule. When something ticks her off, she talks about it for 24 hours if she have to. After that, it's gone away. And I know for some of you spent 24 days, 24 years. You still talking about the same stuff. I really wanted to say something else, but this is a family show. And I won't say the same, you know what I mean? Talking about the same thing, move on. And if you can't move on, go get some professional help to help you move on. It's okay. It's the 2000s. It's 2019. It's okay to go and say, hey, listen, can I make an appointment to sit down with you? Because I need some help because I'm stuck. I cannot move on. And it's really holding me back. It's okay. Get the help you need. That's all I got for you today. My throat is itching. It's scratchy. But I'll be back again tomorrow. Same time, same place. Thank you again. If you missed any episode of the show, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com to listen to past episodes and listen to my interviews. I'm setting up a whole segment there so you can just go back and listen to the interviews if you like. I'm excited about doing that. I got the idea, I don't know, from something. I forgot what it was. But anyway, pull out all the interview segments and put it there so you can listen to it, because I'm going to be doing more interviews. I got an interview live Thursday with the young lady who just opened a Code Ninja coding school right here in Snellville over by the shop. So that should be a really great interview. For those of you who don't know what it is, Code Ninja is a franchise that teaches young people how to code. And when I say code, I'm talking about computer coding, computer programming, which I think is amazing. So I would love to be in the room and see how that all works out. But anyway, she's going to be my guest this Thursday at 11 o'clock. So make sure you tune in live for that. Just go to goodmorninggwinnett.com to listen to the live recording, the live broadcast. But if you missed any episodes and you want to listen to the episode I did last week with Patsy Austin Gatson, who's running for district attorney here in Gwinnett, go back and listen to her episode. It was a really good episode as well. But I'll be back again tomorrow, God willing. Thank you again for listening. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 49 minutes with me, and I appreciate you so much. Be sure to share the show with your friends and families and have them listen to the show on whatever device or streaming platform they listen to. I'm on all of them. So if they're on Spotify, I'm there. The only one I'm not on yet is Pandora, but I'm going to get there. But right now, you can listen to me on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, SoundCloud, and all the rest of them. Thanks again. I'll be back again tomorrow. Until next time, guys, make it a great day. Bye now.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in daily at 9 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you miss an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you like this episode, go ahead and subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends.